All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. In a stunning display of, well, ineptitude, I guess, Oscar VFX finalists have been revealed. Apparently, Quantumania's in there for some bizarre reason. But the headliner, and the reason why you're watching this video, is Godzilla Minus One. We're talking about a few things with respect to Godzilla Minus One here, but this is just one of them. This is how this movie is going from strength to strength. I mean, this film had literally a $15 million budget. It's crossed well over $40 million now. Amazing. This would have made back its budget and into profit significantly, because a lot of people don't realise in Japan there's not necessarily that split that happens at all. Toho has their own theatres in Japan. Now, I don't know the breakdown. I don't think we can actually get the breakdown of how many theatres the Toho owned screened Godzilla, but I would imagine quite a few of them. So this movie has made bank, serious bank, and it only cost $15 million. So incredible, absolutely incredible, and so good that it is an Oscar contention for VFX, and it truly should be. It truly should be for what we've seen, at least in trailers, and I know from people that have actually seen the movie itself, they would agree with it. I myself am watching it on Monday. I cannot wait to see it. It's only literally, that's the first day I'm able to ever watch it in the UK right now. But this is crazy stuff. I mean, The Marvels is in Oscar contention? What a joke. Quantumania is in Oscar contention? What a joke. But Godzilla Minus One, you know, I've done videos where I say that it's wrecking Hollywood. It is wrecking Hollywood. It's one of the, like, out of all the movies that cost $200+ million this year that have made money, there's very little of them. This movie, foreign language film with literally with subtitles, rolls in here, has made profit already. It's embarrassing Hollywood, it really is. So Variety got a hold of the Oscar nominees, or the sort of list for it anyway, and says it's unofficial as the Academy declined to confirm the final list of the 20 movies. So the site points out snubs, including Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer isn't on the list. And the site also laughingly says other notable omissions include The Flash. Okay then. I mean, that's terrible, but never mind. Hopefully that was a joke. It's probably not. Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania is on it, but that just goes to show that, that the Oscars are quite literally a joke. MODOK looked like some Humpty Dumpty looking motherfucker. Awful. But Godzilla Minus One is on the list. Budget $15 million. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. It looks better than most things that have been released this year. So here's what's on the list. And then we'll go to some better news with respect to Godzilla, because I'm sure you're all here to look at some other things that are great as well. I mean, this is great news, by the way. So Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania shouldn't be on that list. Not for visual effects. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Haven't seen it. From the trailers, it shouldn't be on the list. Barbie. But there's an argument to be had for that being on the list. Boys in the Boat, didn't see that. The Creator absolutely should be on the list. Cost $85 million, looked incredible for its budget, looked absolutely insane. Looked better than anything that Marvel had put out this year, or for the last few years. Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves, I thought they had pretty reasonable VFX actually, so I think that's fair. Godzilla Minus One absolutely should be on the list, and absolutely, I think, from this list, should win. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, reasonable VFX. I've seen better, but it was reasonable. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. The only thing that should win, if it's going to place or be in contention for or whatever, should be the opening de-aging stuff. Nothing else. Killers of the Flower Moon, no. The Marvels, absolutely not. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. They're pretty good visual effects, to be fair. Napoleon, no. Naiad, I haven't seen it. Poor Things, Rebel Moon, that should not win visual effects. There's a lot of visual effects and they're on par with the Marvels. Society of the Snow, no. Across the Spider-Verse, the entire thing's visual effects. Rise of the Beast, no. Wonka, haven't seen it, heard very good things. So there you go. Honestly, there's very few on here that should be on there. Like I said, an argument to be had for Barbie, The Creator, absolutely. Dungeons & Dragons, yes. Godzilla, absolutely, and should win. Anyway, other good news. Godzilla Minus One has increased theatre screens. Not only has it increased its theatrical run in the States, but it's extended its theatrical run, but it's also increased theatre screens. If Toho was smart, whoever they've got doing the distribution in the States, they should increase it right the way through to the new year, because this movie is eating it up. Puns fully intended. So let's take a look. Once again, we're laughing at the claims that Godzilla Minus One is a bomb, as now Toho officially confirms they are increasing the amount of screens the movie is shown on in the US because they need to satisfy demand. I'm fairly certain as well, this week, right now, Godzilla Minus One is #1 at the box office. Right now, it's #1 at the box office. Now, that's looking like it will probably change across the weekend because Wonka will be released. But right up until now, I mean, it climbed from 3rd to 1st place. That's insane. So the flick has actually passed Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer on IMDb, so that's pretty incredible. And just yesterday, it was announced that Godzilla Minus One would extend its theatrical run to December 14th. I'm pretty certain that was December 16th, but I could be wrong. Which followed that it learned that the flick broke a box office record on Monday. So Godzilla Minus One is the first non-English language live-action film in 19 years to top the box office. Absolute smash hit. So yeah, it also nearly did so on a Tuesday, which was beat out by Hunger Games by less than $300,000. Where worth mentioning is the Hunger Games is shown on 1,300 more theatres. So that means if Godzilla Minus One was shown in the same amount of theatres, the Hunger Games, the King of the Monsters, would just come out on top, basically. And this is the tweet from Toho. So they say, Godzilla Minus One isn't going anywhere. In fact, the film will be playing on even more North American screens this coming weekend, increasing to over 2,500 locations in the US and Canada starting December 8th. As long as people are attending, showtimes will continue. That is amazing. So it may very well just keep ploughing on through. So get your tickets and spread the word. Godzilla Minus One is still now playing nationwide. Amazing stuff. This was their little tweet. I mean, yeah, it is demolishing Hollywood. I mean, it's the highest rated it's the highest rated film of 2023. So good. So good. Highest rated film of 2023. And it's a budget of $15 million. If that is not trampling Hollywood, I don't know what I don't know what would constitute trampling Hollywood. This film's a raging success. And if it doesn't win, I mean, this will be an Oscar snub if it doesn't win VFX. Genuinely. And I stand by that. Like, I think absolutely that would be a snub at that point. There's nothing else that has beaten it in terms of VFX. Like, not at all. Everything's garbage at the moment. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. Great news for the King of the Monsters. I'll be watching it on Monday, giving you my review then. May even do a live stream to sort of, I don't know, dote on it. Who knows? We shall see. But let me know your thoughts down below. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more kind of video like this, please do consider hitting subscribe. Don't worry if not. No pressure. Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye-bye now.